Your Tesla is locked now. Sentry mode activated.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to She Fast. 2 weeks ago, I traded in my Dodge Charger RT Plus for this 2026 Tesla Model 3 Performance. Today, I'm telling you everything I love, everything I don't love, and whether or not I would do it all over again. So without further ado, happy 2-week Teslaversary. Let's jump into this video. All right, y'all, so as you may or may not know, I had my Charger for 5 years and I absolutely loved it. But now it was time to switch things up a little bit. So I decided to go with a Tesla. So we decided one day to test drive a Model 3 Performance Tesla. And since that very day, y'all, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I absolutely loved it. We did also test drive a Model Y and a Cybertruck, but ultimately I ended up deciding to go with the Model 3 Performance. I chose Ultra Red because look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. The red really pops in the daylight, but even at night, y'all, it's like a deeper, darker cherry kind of red, and I absolutely love the Ultra Red paint. Ultra Red is actually one of the thicker Tesla paints. As y'all know, the paint is pretty thin. And why did I choose performance? Going from a Dodge Charger to a Tesla, I didn't want to give up any of my performance. If I'm being 100% honest, I probably could have gotten away with a premium or maybe even a long range. I probably didn't need the 2.9 seconds, but it's me, She Fast. So one of the things that I really like about the Ultra Red paint is how it contrasts with the black accents. And I absolutely love that. It gives it a much more sporty look, in my opinion. So you can see we have the black Tesla emblem, and then it's a little bit blacked out around the headlights. And you got a nice little front lip down here. And literally all around the car, you see these black accents. So here's something else that I really like about the Tesla. It's going to be the wheels. Now, to the average eye, it might just look like a regular wheel, but it's not. You can actually remove these inserts. I've chosen not to. They are aerodynamic, but a lot of people mention that when you remove them, they do actually end up scratching your wheel. So I've chosen to leave mine on, at least for now. I don't want to scratch my wheel, and I also don't want to impact my aerodynamics or my range or my speed. I really love the carbon fiber spoiler. I think it gives the Ultra Red and the car overall a nice sporty look. I'm actually going to end up adding in some more carbon fiber accents to the car to really bring it all together, but I really like it. And then lastly, right down here, we have the performance badge. The very first time I saw this car, which was when we test drove it, I didn't know what this badge was. I thought it was just something that somebody had stuck up there that I needed to take off. But then after some additional research, I realized this is actually the performance badge, which identifies this car as a performance model. So if you see it out, 0 to 60 in 2.9. So the first thing you notice when you get into this car is going to be these wonderful white seats. Now you do have the option of going with black seats, but I chose the white seats, and I'm actually really glad that I did. First of all, they're super easy to clean. And second of all, y'all, this leather is so soft. My legs don't stick to the seat in the summertime. It's just really nice. This leather is really soft. It's a really quality material, and I absolutely love it. Now, you'll notice that this car is actually much lower than many other cars. One good thing about this car is it does have easy entry, where you can adjust the seat to be at the height that you would want it to be getting into the car to make it more comfortable for you. If you're somebody who is super duper tall, you might consider a Model Y. I'm 5'5". It's plenty of room. The ride itself is very comfortable. So another thing that's going to stand out to you, and this is with any Tesla, is going to be the minimalistic interior. If you take a look inside, you'll notice that there's really close to nothing in here. You have a screen in the front and a screen in the back. And that's it. You got your cup holders. You got some wireless charging here. And a couple of buttons on the steering wheel, but not very many at all. And that's it. There's nothing else in here. And I actually really enjoy that. All right. So I am here inside the garage to show y'all the ambient lighting. I'll change the colors a bit for y'all So y'all can kind of see some of the different options. Or you could do white, red, blue. I mean, it's a whole wheel of colors. The audio in this car is absolutely amazing. And also, this car does a really good job of filtering out outdoor sound. The Teslas have double pane glass, so it really makes the ride that much better that you don't hear a lot of the noises of the world. So that's really nice. It's just quiet in the car, and if it's too quiet for you, then you turn up that music from that amazing sound system. So for those of you who may be wondering what charge I'm using, excuse the mess, the vacuum cleaner, but if you notice right there, my Tesla charger is plugged right into a standard 120 volt outlet. I work from home and I don't really go very many places during the week, so it's nothing for me to charge at home. You can see it's plugged up right now. Now, for those of you who want a faster charge, Tesla, when you buy your car, you get this cute little bag and they give you more than one connector. So this adapter here, this is one that will plug into a dryer outlet or like a stove outlet. And this one will give you a faster charge. So as you can see, charging is super convenient for me. I absolutely love it. I get up every morning and I have 80%. So you really can't go wrong with that. You can also choose to have a Tesla charger installed at your house. I've seen some people in the comments say that they have done it themselves. So if that's something that you're good at and want to try out, hey, more power to you. Not me. I don't fool with no electricity. Y'all remember Marv on Home Alone? I ain't trying to be looking like that. So you can absolutely have a certified electrician come out to your house to install a Tesla charger. All right, y'all. So lastly and finally, before we close out this video, I'm going to share with you the top 5 things that I absolutely love about my Tesla. And then a few of the things that I'm not so in love with about the Tesla. So starting off strong, number 1, the acceleration. I told y'all before, and I'll tell you 50,000 times again, the acceleration in these cars is unlike anything you've ever experienced in an internal combustion engine car. Number 2 on the list, full self-drive. If you don't feel like driving, if you don't know where you're going, if you don't like driving at night, it is super convenient to just be able to click one button and have the car drive you wherever it is that you want to go. It's safer. The Tesla has 8 cameras. And it's using all of those cameras for full self-drive. So I don't care who you are or how many pair of glasses you have on. You can't see in 8 different directions all at once, but your Tesla can. Number 3 is going to be the tech. The tech in a Tesla is absolutely insane. You also have track mode. Now, me personally, I don't take my cars to the track. I'm not going to be going to the track, but when you go into track mode, you can adjust different things. Your handling, balance, oversteer, understeer, things like that, stability, powertrain, regenerative braking, all of these things you can kind of customize when you go into track mode. There's so many things that you can do with this car. You have a photo booth where you can take pictures. You have a sketch pad where you can draw some stuff. You have a paint shop where you can customize what your car looks like. So as you can see right now, mine is kind of like this reddish color, but if I want my car to be blue, I can change it to blue. If I want to put a wrap on, I can put a really cool wrap on my car. You have an emissions test where you can, you know, let out your emissions. For what? I don't know, but it's there and it's cool and it's fun. And that's what I feel like the overall theme of this car is really. And in my opinion, I think the whole point of this car is to be fun. So when you're sitting and you're charging your car, there's games here that you can play. You can play solitaire or whatever. You can do karaoke, which is a lot of fun. It's like karaoke, but in the car. Taking a look here at the lights, we can go and we can sync the lights with the music, which is what I have. Or we can go into the toy box and we can go into light sync and we can put it in Rave Cave. So Rave Cave is going to make it be almost like your own personal nightclub, like it said. That's really neat. I mean, it's a lot of things in this car that are not even necessary. And it's like, why is that even there? but you're glad that it is because it's really cool. So let's hop in the back seat and take a look at the screen in the back. This is the screen that you have in the back. And of course, the first thing you have is going to be your fan back here. You can tap to turn it on. You can adjust where it's going. You can do the same thing in the front. I should have showed you that in the front, but I didn't. You can adjust where the air is blowing to. You can also move the passenger seat forward and backward. So if you're sitting in the back seat, but there's nobody in the front seat, or the person in the front seat is small, you can move that front seat forward or backward. You have access to the music back here, so you can play it, or you can skip the song, or you can change it all together, whatever. You also have streaming back here, so we can watch Netflix, YouTube, some Tesla tutorials, Hulu or Twitch. And then you have your arcade back here as well, so the person sitting in the back seat can play some games too. And then we have a few settings back here, not a whole lot, but just a little bit. You can add your device for Bluetooth, so you can play your music through your device. And then of course you can adjust the screen brightness and things like that. So, and the volume is over here. So even in the back seat, you have a lot of control over the car, and it's really nice. It's very cozy, very comfy. Number 4 is going to be the minimalist interior that I showed you guys earlier. I love it. I absolutely love that there is little to nothing in these cars. It gives it an even more clean look. Like, it's giving hotel. It's giving, I just walked into an Apple store. I love it. And last but not least is going to be something that I did not have on the Charger, but Ali does have on his Chrysler, and that's going to be the panoramic sunroof. I'm a natural sunlight girly, and I love being able to just look up at the sky, whether it's bright and sunny like today, or if it's just a rainy day or even a snowy day. I love being able to just look out into the atmosphere, and this panoramic sunroof makes it really easy to do so. And then my honorable mention is going to be the lock sound. You can choose what you want your lock sound to be. That to me is just like the icing on the cake. So that now drives us into what do I not like so much? And this is actually a perfect segue. Talking about the panoramic sunroof, y'all, it gets hot in the cabin, okay? When I tell you it gets hot in there, it gets hot in there. Luckily, you know, you got your AC. You got to pretty much always have the AC on in the summertime. I don't know about the wintertime just yet because I'm still new to this life, but it gets really hot on the inside on those hot summer days. Another thing that I'm still getting over, not a deal breaker, but definitely still getting over, is that there's no exhaust sound. So when I do hit the accelerator, I don't hear any exhaust, you know, I don't hear any rumble coming from the exhaust. And that was one thing that I really loved about my Charger. So I'm still kind of getting used to that, but it's not a deal breaker. It's really not that serious for me, but I do kind of miss it. Next up on my list is being so low to the ground. I have always preferred larger vehicles that sit up higher. And this is probably one of the shortest cars that I've ever owned. The Nissan Altima was another one as well, but this one I think might even be lower than the Altima. I don't know, but that's definitely something that in the future I might lean more towards a Model Y. I don't know. Now, here we are in the front of the car to talk about something that I think is just a miss. I'm just going to be honest with you. I think it's a miss with the Tesla, and it's that the frunk is not powered. So if I wanted to open the frunk, that's the best it's going to do, and I have to manually open it and close it myself. And I just think that that's something that you would expect to be included with the Tesla. Now, I do understand, and I'm seeing that you can purchase aftermarket kits to install a power frunk. If that is something that you have done, let me know in the comments. I'm not too interested in it right now, although I would love to have a power frunk. I just don't think that I am right now ready to fool with the mechanics and the electronics of the frunk. So for now, you open and close it manually, and you don't slam it down. You just kind of close it and then press it closed with your hands. So there you have it, what I really love and what I really don't love very much. So y'all, that's going to be it for this 2-week review video. Let me know what you think down in the comments. You know I love talking to you guys. I do want to remind you, if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button and also click that notification bell so you can be notified the next time we post a new video. We do want to thank you for watching. As always, we thank you for your support. We'll see y'all in the next video.